Hi there, Michelle Bosch here, and today I wanted to talk in this video about the 3 types of cash. I know that we discussed money in a prior video and what money means, and today I wanted to talk about cash and money from a much more financial perspective and talk about 3 types of cash. The first type of cash being one-time cash. This is cash that is generated by you exchanging hours for dollars. Basically, you go and work for 1 hour and you get, I don't know, $30, $40, $50 for that hour, that you've worked. So that's the very first type of cash, and the second type of cash is something that is called temporary cash, or at least we like to call it temporary cash. And that's because you can go ahead and say, extend a loan to someone and you spend a few hours, putting that loan together. And then this person starts paying you monthly payments to repay back that loan. In the case of a hard money lending situation, or where you are creating a note through land flipping, offering seller financing, this would be temporary cash, where somebody is giving you a down payment, you've worked a few hours to put the deal together, to find the property, sell it, market it, and now you are going to be paying, you are going to be paid now every month for the next 5, 10, or 15 years. So that's the second type of cash. The third type of cash, which in my opinion is the holy grail of all cash, and my personal favorite, is what I like to call, along with my husband, forever cash. Forever cash is cash that where you work for it once and it comes in forever and ever and ever and ever. And a type of activity that involve that would be, for example, you writing a book and then that book being sold, millions of times, and you getting royalties on that book forever. That would be one example. Another example would be, for example, investing in an apartment. It's an asset that you buy, you operate, and that asset is spitting out cash, every month consistently. As long as you continue to operate it and own it, it's going to consistently throw out cash forever. It can even survive you if for any reason, you were to be hit by a bus, technically, your property manager or your family can continue to operate this asset and it can continue to spit cash whether you're there or you're not. So that's why we like to call it forever cash. So those are the 3 types of cash. So it's very, very important that if you want to start really enjoying freedom of money, freedom of time, freedom of relationships, and freedom of purpose, to start recognizing, if the activities that you are engaged in right now fall into the one-time cash, the temporary cash, or the forever cash type of activities. Because even in the one-time cash, I'm not gonna say that it's a bad world to live in, For example, if you're a neurosurgeon or an attorney that, gets compensated, thousands of dollars for their time, energy, and effort and expertise, that's a higher quality one-time cash than if you were just exchanging 1 hour for $20, So there are some benefits, but nevertheless, you have to think about it from the point of view that even these incredible high earners can only really charge technically for 24 hours of the day, because that's all the hours that there are in a day, And but when you start moving into the other types of cash, you are starting to experience much more of the freedom of time and the freedom of relationships, because now you no longer need to be thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to be, sent a message at 3 in the morning that there's an emergency and I need to go and operate on someone, You are no longer in that world when you start moving and generating cash flow in a either temporary cash world or forever cash world. So those are the 3 types of cash: one-time cash, temporary cash, and forever cash. Thank you very much. And if you'd like to learn more about me, you can go to michellebosch.com or landprofitgenerator.com. Thank you, and until the next one.